Anybody, everybody. Once again, just, rules of etiquette. There will be people coming out that have never busked before. People have called me up and said, well, how do I do it? I just told them open busking. A lot of them won't know etiquette. They've never busked before. So it's just up mostly to the veteran buskers to kind of, help them along, give them some tips, explain the etiquette, show them how to make money.
Gotta be nice about it.
Rick's. Rick's is sponsoring a feature show. Now they are right off of the corner of that street fair. So once again, we're going to have a feature show up inside Rick's, where we're going to draw people off the street and bring them up into Rick's, a crowd. We were counting on Spectrum Puppets to do that pull for us because they have a nice little parade kind of thing. Like I said before, they canceled. So now we need some up at Rick's. We need a fill-in for Spectrum Puppets at Rick's. We already have Crystal Sinclair there. We have Murph there. Let's see who's coming in at...
Well,
yes.
You said the last act when they throw cans at them, which is very dangerous. What happened to the last act was there when they throw cans at the performer. I mean, it's a very... The last act that was there when they threw cans at them. Yeah. At Rick's. It's a very dangerous place to work. From the balcony they bombard them. I mean, it's a very dangerous place to work.
Working outside.
Yeah.
Inside.
Oh, inside. Oh, you're all right.
Thanks a lot, guys. Yeah, maybe
Closer range.
Look, if you're working in... Look at the string chicken wire. If you're working inside, and somebody gets totally unruly, I mean, just really out of control.
Calling me.
Right.
don't worry. You could be dead by the time.
If you're inside, that means that you're in someone's establishment. Mention it to the managers, and they'll take care of it. If you're outside, you know pretty well by now how to deal with it. And if you need help, call the buskers. There's going to be around all the time.
You said in these shows, in these featured spots where we're all working, is there passing the hat after the show? Is that or not?
If you're indoors at a feature show, there's no passing the hat. Not in sloppies, not in rigs, not on the beach. If you're on a place right here that says, blah 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 blah, you're inside. There are some exceptions to this. The people that work World of Puppets is an outside show. They'll be allowed to pass their hat. If you're inside an establishment, Rick's, Sloppy Joe's, the Holiday Inn, any of those places, there won't be any hat passing because those people, how y'all got here, a lot of you have either housing or travel expenses. That's how it was paid. Those establishments have paid for your plane ticket or your housing or whatever, or contributed towards that. So if there's any question about that, just ask me because I know all the people where the shows are going on. The only reason this is happening is because we have about 70 different sponsors. We don't have somebody that came in like Standard Oil or something and gave us money to put on a festival. Everybody is like the little guys. They're giving us $100, $50, $250. Some of the very biggest ones are $500. So working with those people is important because they're little people just like we're little people in a way, and they're personally interested in what's happening. So if you're working in any establishments, please go ahead and introduce yourself to the managers. Do some of your own PR out there for us, for the buskers. If you're hanging around before a show or something like that and you want to do bar work and sign up a bar or something like that. Everybody knows that pretty well. Grins on, musical interlude. At Mallory Market, where I was saying there's going to be open busking quite a bit. We'll cover that in new arenas at the end. The last Saturday, from noon to 5. Let me back up. Mallory Market, which is right outside Mallory Square, is one of those places we like to open up for buskers forever now. The conch train stops there and lets 50 people off every 20 minutes, or every half an hour. They let them off for 15 minutes. It's an ideal place for somebody doing like a 5-10 minute show. a quick magic show, balloon twisters, anyone. Hibachi I'd even work great there at 5 to 7 minute quickies because it's a turnover all day long. And there's 2 of those places, but the one we're talking about is right by Mallory Square. That's open busking. Anybody can go there at any time, day or night. There's also lights there at night during the whole time, except for Saturday. We're going to reserve it Saturday for musicians. Berkeley is heading up the coordination of that. If you're a musician and you would like time there to play on Saturday, see him. That's also like adjacent to the street fair. So if you're not a musician and you want to work at that time, right across the street's open too, because the street will be blocked off. We'll just put all musicians in there to protect them.
I just came from Mallory Market, and they told us that there was no open busking except for Saturday. They said nobody's allowed there until Saturday, only Saturday.
I'll tell you that.
Lady with blonde hair, she didn't tell me her name.
We have every major sponsor, Renee asked for that. So that's obviously, there's about 7 or 8 shops in there. Most of them are little shop managers that didn't get the word, so we straightened that out. Okay, so that's that Grins on Green Street. This is going to be a feature show, but it's going to be outside. We're just, it's out in front of Captain Tony's on the street. We want to do a feature show for some of the unicyclists, and obviously we can't fit them inside with 8-foot unicycles because we got a real low ceilings over there at Tony's. So from 7:30 to 9 o'clock, this is the only spot that's going to be reserved in an open busking area. During the street fair, the last part of it, from 7:30 to 9, we'll reserve the one big circle right in front of Captain Tony's on the street for Comedy Attack with Cyrus and Birdie and Misconduct with Scotty, Joan, and Christian. Is there anybody here that does unicycles? Do you want to work that area? Well, let's put it this way. Yeah, since the unicycles are in that area, we got those guys. We got you on shows here, shows there. If you want to stop, like before that, right at 7:30, and kind of open that up with a little something, that'd be a good place to tie in your unicycle if you wanted to feature. There's going to be some of the unicycles. But we're going to probably have you working pretty good in a lot of places. But again, besides your scheduled shows, what we're hoping is what we would like you to do in return for our sponsors. Above that, everyone's welcome to busk in any of the open busking areas, anywhere, at any time. World Emergency Circuits, All right, welcome. I'm going to back up real quick and cover you guys. Did you get schedules yet? Don't feel like the Lone Ranger. If anybody didn't get anything in the mail, it's because we never mailed it. We have it still all under the table here, falling. And okay, I'll get you guys real quick. If you open it up to the middle and fold it out, yellow sheet, fold it up. Open it right to there. Now open it up that way. Yeah, there you go. Schedule events. We're World Emergency Circus. We got you guys in our major show, and I have to talk to you. We'll sit down and talk like right after this meeting about your space and need technical requirements. So you are planned to work here, right in this room. Our headquarters, a feature show, 10 o'clock. Friday night, right at the very bottom of the page, bottom left-hand corner. Tae-Boo-Shin, you're also scheduling a big show for Friday. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 above that. Sunset to Remember, 5 to 7 o'clock. You'll be on the beach show with belly dancer, magician, Love 22. You're gonna have you're also in a spot that is one of our major sponsors, so that's gonna be also one of our bigger shows. Okay, Love 22 is hosting that one. This gentleman right here, so with the B cap on. So here it is. Okay, going right along. After Grins on Green Street, Captain Tony's. We're gonna move inside at 10 o'clock. At 9 o'clock, the street's gonna close Saturday night, and we'll move inside from 9 to 10 at Captain Tony's. For that show, we have Tim and Jane doing an escape. We also have Avatar, and that is not a busking show.